Now this is the entrance towards the flat. Now when you enter in the flat, definitely, when we come from outside, there are keys, there are multiple things which you want to position it at a proper comfortable place. So that is how this ledge is into existence. This is a small ledge where you can keep your keys, you can keep your other things, whatever. When you go for travel, I mean, whenever you go out, there are few handy things which you want to pick. Yes, there are drawers as well, which we normally provide, but here this was a very clear instruction given by the client that they are not wanting any kind of storage here, only a place for resting things. So that is how we have designed a ledge here. And yes, this is a mirror, because this mirror actually gives a very good elegance to the entire house, because this mirror is in such a position that when the master bedroom door is open, the entire aisle, the longish aisle, is completely seen from this mirror, and the appearance becomes a huge one. So that is how I've designed a mirror here. Mirror also, you see, it is all the old school wood shade. We have used veneer. The entire living room decor is done by veneer. There are very few laminates which we have used in the living room, but it is majorly veneer what we have used. So the entire mirror is again old school style. You see the mahogany shade, you see walnut shades, because as I mentioned, there are a lot of mixes and matches in the living room with regards to the old furniture as well. So now this is the dining area. The flat is a compact size 2 BHK flat. So normally what happens is, the flats which we design are sometimes a very massive one, sometimes a mid-sized one. So this is a compact size. Now here, this was an old dining table which my client had, and they wanted to retain this because of the strength, because of, a lot of sentiments associated with different furniture pieces, or different pieces rather, in the house. So the same dining table, this was basically a six-seater dining table, but because they wanted a little bit of difference, what we have done is we have given an arrangement of four chairs and a small bench. So the place where I'm standing, to my left, there is a bench where two people can comfortably sit while dining. So what happens is, when the dining table, because they are going to, the main principal people staying in the flat are just two. So most of the time when it is just the two of them, the entire dining table will be pushed so that the four chairs will be majorly in use, and then the stretch, the position which you are seeing right now, again gets a little bit shrinked, because the bench completely goes inside the table. So this is one of the arrangement what we have done, so that only when required you have this space to be utilized, and in other cases when the dining table is pushed inside, there is a lot of moving space here in the passage, so that the passage doesn't look cluttered, it doesn't look congested. Now, as I mentioned, the interiors part, I've gone for very minimal decor elements as well. So you see there's just a wall clock, and these are few frames which are inspired by Indian form of design. I mean, you see Pichwai, you see Tanjore, you see, Kalamkari, you see different kind of forms which we have, brought in the wall along with wooden frames. The frames here, what we have used, are not brown; they are lighter tone. Why? Because the entire house there is a mix and match of wood color. So we didn't want it to have the same shade overall. We wanted to have a mix of different wooden shades. So that is how you see the frames are in the lighter wooden tone. It is basically the tone of pine wood. So now, once we move ahead from the dining area, as you enter the house, immediately you have the dining area, because it is in proximity with the kitchen area.